That's the scary Anfield everyone's supposed to be frightened to go to? Give me a break.
And it goes from Wilshere. It's going to fall here for Alexis Sanchez. What a finish! Fantastic finish by Alexis Sanchez.
So that's the Liverpool team everyone's supposed to be scared of, squeaking out wins at the scary Anfield. Ooh, a field where you pump in noise to give yourself atmosphere from the speakers. Clown football club. Clown football club. I'm not afraid of if that's Liverpool for the year. I'm not afraid of that. I'm not afraid of that. Calafiori pocketed Salah, pocketed him. Akite, this is the guy. Jimmy Carragher. It took a world-class free kick, to beat us at your home that everybody's so afraid to go to. Give me a break. Just burn down Anfield and call it a day. Who's supposed to be afraid of that? That's an awful football team. Alexis McAllister, come on, guys. Enough now. Enough now. Florian Wirtz, enough now. It's enough. Even Virgil van Dijk, okay, he might have been great 5 years ago, but where now? He looks great when there's no pressure and he's passing the ball around. You put him one-on-one and he'll get roasted. Get barbecued out there. I don't know why we'd ever put him in that position, but whatever. All the Madueke fans out there or the haters out there, what are you saying now? It's excellent today. Excellent today. You'll show me your football ignorance by opening your mouth. That's what you'll do. You'll show me your football ignorance by opening your mouth. You don't know the player. It's like all these guys out there, they hear a name from Real Madrid. Oh, go get him. Oh, we have to have him. We have to have him. We have to have. Why? We got Madueke instead of Rodrigo. Oh my God, Arteta out. I spoke about this last week. You guys can go listen to the last week's show. Not going to rehash it. Maybe Arteta and Berta know what they're doing. Maybe they know what they're doing. I don't know. Maybe I'll give them the benefit of the doubt rather than AFC Philip 123 Gunner on Threads. Maybe I'll give him the benefit of the doubt more than those guys on Instagram. Maybe. And somebody out there, please. And I'm not crying for a handball. I'm not crying for any penalty shots. I'm not doing that. Not today. I just want to know what the rule is for a handball. If you're an EPL, if you watch the EPL, first game of this season, Everton versus Leeds, Tarkowski on Everton had his hands behind his back. It hit him with your arm behind your back like this. It hit him here. Penalty shot. Konate today does this, hits him in the arm. Nope, no penalty shot. Slabasly or whatever, however you pronounce his name, has his arm out like this, hits his arm, no penalty shot. The reasoning because, there was 4 or 5 people in front of him. He was jostling for a position, so it hit his arm and it's no PK. Or the ball came in from a long way, so it's no PK. I'm not calling for a PK in today's game. I want to know what the rule is for handball because it seems like it's different game to game. Another topic for a different show. Football, for those of you that are keeping score, Football Weekly podcast starts next week. Having problems with these episodes getting uploaded to Spotify and Apple Music and all of that. Got to figure that out. But Football Weekly podcast starts next week. Not afraid of that. Not in the least. Not in the least afraid of that Liverpool team. If that's what's going to win the EPL, that means Arsenal messed up somewhere along the line. Not afraid of City. You watch them today. Awful. Not afraid of that. Not afraid of Liverpool. Not afraid of United. Not afraid of Tottenham. Not afraid of Chelsea. Not afraid of Forest. If Arsenal don't win the league this year, they did something wrong somewhere along the ways. It's not that any team was better than them. Leave it at that. Guys, we'll do the player ratings right now. I mean, this should be quick and dirty. Nobody did anything. Man of the match is going to be maybe a surprise to many people because it's usually an offensive player, but not today, from what I saw. Start off with David Raya. Did he have a save to make? I don't even think they got a shot off in the first half. I don't even think they got a shot on net in the first half. This big off of Gakpo and Ikite and Salah and Wirtz and this guy and Gravenberg. Yeah. Garbage squad. Here's another thing I want to ask, actually. What player... Nah, you know what? I'll leave that for another time. But it's... Nah, you know what? Forget it. What player do people think is a great player, but really isn't? Just based off reputation. Somebody says, oh, this guy's a great player. You don't go do your own research. You just repeat whatever they say, and that goes to the next person, that goes to the next person. Now this player has a world-class reputation, and he's awful. Think about it for yourself. Answer on Instagram if you want. I'll actually write the question on Instagram as well. What player out there has a reputation of being world-class and is awful? I'd like to see your answers. David Raya, again, maybe one save in the first half, one save in the second half. Could he have saved the free kick? I don't know. Could he have? Would Alisson have saved it? Probably not. So I don't know. He's the best goalie. Alisson's the best goalie in the world for some reason. I don't know. Again, you can put him as the answer of one of your questions if you like, but I don't know. So I can't really blame him for the goal. I mean, distribution, okay. He gave away a ball in the first half, trying to pass it to Zubamendi, I think, and it got picked by Van Dijk. Like, we still can't be doing that shit. We can't be. He gets a 7 today. In the defense, it started off with Saliba, but we're going to go to, we're going to start with he didn't play long enough to get a rating. So we're going to go to the guy that came in for him. This guy looks like he's been playing on Arsenal in that system forever. He's been here for a month. Arteta and Berta. Good find, good pluck, well signed. 12 million or something like that. He looks every bit the part of the hype that he's given. Every bit the part. He looked very comfortable. He got physical with Ikite up top. He was physical all across the back line, heading balls out off corners, able to play with his feet, getting forward. Amazing today. What a debut. He gets an 8 from me today. And again, 8, 7s, and 8s are pretty good on this show. His partner up top, his partner at the back, Gabriel Magalhaes. Same solid performance. Key fouls. He got one-on-one with Salah towards the end of the game. Key foul. There's such a good thing as a good foul. Those were good fouls. Zubamendi made another good foul in the game as well. Is that the foul that led to the goal? Is that the free kick? I don't remember if that was a Curtis Jones a foul that led to the free kick. But anyways, you don't expect anyone to score from 32 yards out like that anyway. For me, that's a lucky shot, but you hit it while it went in, whatever. This guy gets a 7 today. Didn't really do much wrong. On the other side, my guy, Jurrien Timber, played fantastic today. Very, very, very physical. The referees the referee wasn't ready for the physical nature of the way he played today and was calling nonsense early off in the game. And he let some stuff go towards the end of the game because he realized that this guy's playing physical and robust. So, I mean, got forward well, broke up play well. I mean, that's what we brought him in for. He played fantastic today. We'll give him a 7. On the other side, and this is the man of the match today, guys. Man of the match today, Ricardo Calafiori. Somebody asked me, we had a soccer game with my soccer team on Wednesday, and somebody asked me, what about Calafiori? He's always injured. I've never seen the best of him. If that's the best of Calafiori, we got a player there. We have a player there. He's keeping Miles Lewis-Skelly on the bench right now. He pocketed Salah today. Didn't get beat once today from the great Mo Salah. Didn't get beat once. Pocketed him. 9 today. Man of the match. Moving on to the midfield. Kind of shocking in the midfield today, where this guy started. It might not be as shocking because he scored home and away against them last year, I believe. So maybe it's not as shocking. There's another shocking start coming up that I know the transfer window closes tomorrow morning. Maybe we look at it. He didn't do too badly today, Mikel Moreno. I don't think he did. He kept the ball moving over. He was a presence in the midfield. Like I don't know. Everyone was complaining, and if you read again, like I said, you show your ignorance by what you say. Whatever I said earlier. It didn't play that bad. I understand why Mikel Arteta played him there. The midfield that we have out of Zubimendi, Rice, and Moreno was better than Wirtz, McAllister, and whoever the hell they had at Gravenberch. It's better than that. That midfield that we put out there will neutralize that midfield, no problem. And that's why he played him out there. If Odegaard wasn't ready for the full 90, if Eze's not up to speed on what the midfielders need to do, then you play Moreno there, and that's what he did. Nothing happened. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with that. Gets a 7 today. Partnered by Declan Rice. Same industry. The corners were terrible today. I don't know why. They were all bad. I don't know why. Again, I don't know why. I would think that you would want to put Alisson under pressure by swinging those into him. I don't think he's a very good. Well, I'm not going to say a very good goalie. I don't think he's what people think he is. I think you swing those balls into the box and get amongst them. I think he's one of those flappers, guys. I'm telling you, I've seen it. But other than the corners, random midfield, again, industrious, up and down the field, there and back, trying to move the ball up the field. There was a ball that went out of bounds. He played it to it went out of bounds. I don't think it did, but he played it to Eze, and Eze was gone. But they said it went out of bounds again. I don't think it went out of bounds, and of course, no replay. So do with that as you will. Partnered. 7 today. Everybody played well today, guys. Everybody played well today. Now this guy's class. He was amazing today. Still trying to remember if it was his foul on Curtis Jones that caused the free kick. Again, it's for me, that's far enough from the net for it not to be a concern. But again, yeah, if you have to hit a world-class shot to beat our team, it's fine. I get it. It's fine. Everywhere. Again, I said it last week. This guy's a little guy. He looks like a little guy, and he would be shy away from the physical. This guy's right in there. He's right in there. He reminds me of the attitude of Torreira. If you remember Lucas Torreira that we had here, he's always in there. He's a little guy, but he's always in there. And that's I like to see that from my midfielders, and then have the skill enough to play through balls and win balls and play balls down the wing. Beautiful to watch this guy. I'm surprised he didn't get booed because he snubbed Liverpool. Saw a better project and went for that. But he gets a 7 today. Now we're going to go up top. I got to start with this guy. It's got to be over. It's got to be over. It has to be over. It's got to be over. Doesn't it, Arsenal fans? Doesn't it have to be over by now? Did absolutely nothing today for 60 minutes. Nothing. Not a completed pass up top. Not a shot. Didn't beat anybody. Nothing. Dominic Szoboszlai, or however you pronounce his name, is a defensive midfielder. Or you can play him in I believe you can play him in the 8 or the 6 or whatever. They put him at right back. As a winger, you should be licking your lips with the speed that Martinelli has. You should be licking your lips, rubbing your hands together. I can't wait to rinse this guy. I can't wait to roast him. I can't wait to barbecue this kid. Didn't do anything. Nothing. I know why he started him, because he's very effective against Liverpool. I think he's, again, like Moreno, I think he scored in the last couple of games against Liverpool, home and away, I believe. Enough, though. We've brought in so many players now that we have major depth. Maybe he's part of the depth team. I'd rather see Trossard out there before Martinelli. I'd rather see Eze out there before Martinelli. Wanyeri, Dauman, I would rather see those two guys out. Dauman's 15 years old, and I'd rather see him out there than Martinelli. Awful performance today. 4. And he's lucky for a 4. I should give 3. 3 he gets today. Awful. Hell played up there with him. So where are all the haters now, guys? Did Mikel Arteta turn him into the biggest flop in the world, into a pretty good winger in a month and a half? Or did this guy always have it, was just underutilized at Chelsea? I never understand fans. You only watch Arsenal games. The only time you've ever seen Madueke play is when Arsenal's played Chelsea. Now you have the dossier on how bad this player is, but you've never watched a Chelsea game. I'm not going to get into it. I can call out a lot of names about a lot of people, a lot of names about who said this guy was a flop and garbage and this, that, and the third. He was probably the best player in the first half in the first half in that game. On a field with Mo Salah and Gakpo and this guy and that guy. He was the best player in the first half on the pitch on both teams. He was rinsing that guy who was playing left back, rinsing him. Seven. This guy, and listen, he's a striker. I'm not going to blame him for this performance. Is zero service to him, and I don't understand it. And Gary Neville, I'm going to agree with Gary Neville, and I know, guys, relax. I'm going to agree with something Gary Neville said today. Gary Neville said during the broadcast that Arsenal will play a ball from David Raya to Declan Rice with 2 guys on his back before a midfielder will play a ball into Gyökeres the same. And he's 100% right. He's 100% right. Zero service today again. Zero. And the service that he did get, has to go out to the wing to get it, has to go out to the wing to get it. Nothing in the middle of the field, play into my feet, play off me, let me spin and go. At least I'm already in the box, I can take a shot. Nothing like that today. I saw many times we had the ball and we could have played the ball in to his feet and we decided not to. And you could see that he's getting frustrated. There was one play, I watched it, and he was just like, well, you could play the ball right into his feet, and we decided not to. We're going to recycle it and bring it back to the goalie and then play it back. I don't know. Maybe the attitude was get a draw, let's get out of here. I don't know. But at some point in the game, you should be, you know what, we can actually win this game. Let's go do that instead. But whatever. So I don't know what kind of rating I can give this guy. He didn't get any service today. Everyone's going to look. The first message I got from somebody, a Liverpool fan today, you all know who he is. The first message I got, oh, Gyökeres sucks. Gyökeres touched the ball 5 times today. I don't know what I can give him. I'm not going to give him a rating. I don't know what a 7 or an 8 would be too high. A 6 or a 5 is not fair. I don't know. I'm not going to give him a rating today. Did he get the lineup wrong? Other than Martinelli, no, perfect lineup. I mean, I know you can't probably. I know why he probably didn't start Eze. I understand, but I would have started Trossard over Martinelli or even Wanyeri. You know, Wanyeri signs that contract, you haven't seen him. I don't know if he's has an injury. Him and Miles Skelly, you haven't seen any of them. I don't know what's going on there, but you know, you need a goal to get back into the game, and you bring on Dauman before Wanyeri. I don't know. I don't know if there's something going on there, but as we tick on during the season, we'll find out more of Mikel Arteta's plans for Wanyeri. But I don't know why he didn't come on. Any subs today that came on? This guy, man, I swear to God, I'm done with him. He came on today for his debut. He made a line. Who did he scorch on the line there? Joe Gomez on the byline? Oh my God. Oh, and you know, I just love it when there's a couple of players in the league that I love it that they're still on these teams. Virgil van Dijk. I love that Joe Gomez is still on Liverpool and they still want to play him. I love it. Akanji on City. Oh, I love it that he's still there. I love it. And John Stones. I love it. I love it that those guys are there and they still play. I love it. I love it. I saw Joe Gomez come on and I'm like, yo, it's time. And Eze made him look like a right knob on the byline. I think it was Joe. It had to be Joe Gomez. Terrible. Terrible. I love it when those guys are there. Him and Van Dijk. Terrible together. But anyways. As far as subs goes, I think that's it. Moreno came off and Odegaard came back on. Odegaard came on. What are we gonna give? I mean, I don't think he was on enough to influence the game. I don't know. I'm not going to give him a rating. It wasn't on long enough to influence the game, like I said. Whatever. International break coming up. Ridiculous. Ridiculous international break already 3 weeks into the season. We come off the international break. I think it's Forest, then City. And we'll see where everything shakes out then. But guys, I mean, again, to repeat, if that's the Liverpool that everyone's supposed to be frightened of, I don't know what you guys are doing. What are you watching that I'm not seeing? Florian Wirtz, 150 million? Was he 150? Now, if they get Isak, then it's different. Wirtz stinks, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's not a very good fit for that team. He stinks. So guys, as usual, you can get the podcast on YouTube. Again, like I mentioned earlier in the podcast, having problems getting these things on Spotify and Amazon Music and all the other iHeartRadio and all the other podcast platforms that we're on usually. I know the reason why. I just have to figure out how I can work around it. We'll leave it at that. But you can definitely get it on YouTube, as you can see. I'll still keep trying to put the audio up on Spotify if that's the way you rather listen to it. But yeah, so give me a week. Be back up on the popular podcast platform. So guys, international break. By the time we get back, Saka will be back. By the time we get back, Odegaard should be fully healthy. I mean, that's another thing. We missed Saka today too, right? I mean, you have to start Madueke, Gyökeres, and Saka. You have to. It has to be the starting lineup. Madueke's gone from why did we buy this guy to he's got to start. So, in 2 weeks, leave it at that. So, guys, thanks for watching. We'll catch you in 2 weeks. Come on, you Gunners.